And if I see heart rate variability increasing, I see my, let's say, stress levels are less day to day, and sleep scores is a little bit better. So it's all intertwined. Body is like a machine. Everybody knows that. So if you're trying to tackle one thing, basically you're trying to improve multiple things on that side. So I'm quite well uh, uh, research object from my own. So I do a lot of tests on my own daily. How is my central nervous system? How I'm sleeping, etc. So I have a lot of bio data on myself and tracking daily. Yeah.
You sound like you've got spreadsheets of data on yourself, just like I do,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
makes us kindred spirits in that way. And so I know you're going to have a really good answer to the next and final question, which is what are 2 to 3 things you're doing every day, every week, every month, however you'd like to answer, for your own longevity strategy? I mean, you mentioned you're thinking about longevity already and trying to improve your HRV by using the Pulsetto. That's one great answer. Give us 2 more examples from your own life.
So when I'm not injured, so basically every 2 to 3 months I'm getting injured. I have a problem to do overtraining. So maybe you heard something like this, but I do central nervous system checks regularly. So CNS tests, and we are trying to improve, add it to our own application. Basically, tapping for 10 seconds on one hand, and with the other hand trying to understand what is the state of your central nervous system, and are you overtrained or not. So if I do not have a dexterity in my fingers, I do not train that day. So this is basically like a control mechanism which I use. I use grip strength measurements every morning. I use cold baths. I use saunas weekly, 2 times a week. One thing I'm trying to add is getting more water, but a lot of small things. Uh, uh, you know, I'm trying to understand which things are not used by a lot of people. So if I can, if let's say cold baths, saunas is let's say like a ground zero. So yeah, I'm trying to use all the uh, well-established things and add on top of each other, on top of them, trying to improve it even more. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of things, and I'm trying to understand if I'm not doing too much, because there is always like a risk reward things in life, and yeah.
Yeah, you've framed it well in that you've got those 3 things you got to be thinking about: the body, personal life, and your business. You got to balance it
Yeah,
all. There's only so much you can do, and you want to make sure what you're doing is helping.
yeah.
And I think that after this discussion, people are going to be very curious to get a Pulsetto and have their own experience with the device.